And with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 336th episode of Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Diorio, your host, all by his lonesome. Nobody here with me because the crew is all at Cherry's right now.
What is going on?
What
And for the rare occurrence, we got no couch.
Yeah. Yeah, no couch. How's it going,
But-
nerds? Hey, out there, we are all three of us are reporting from California,
Yeah.
from coming back from Comic-Con. What's up? How you doing?
Yep.
We were nerding out, and hopefully you were too, either there or you doing you.
And this will be, while you guys are doing that, this will be the last recording that I do here in Colorado.
Yeah.
Because when we come to you next week, I will be in my new digs back in Virginia.
On the road again. Yeah.
Right? God, I'm not looking forward to that again. But I'll be driving the WRX, so I'm happy with that. So, anyways, yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. I'm assuming Collector's Corner is going to be ridiculous tonight after the boys went to
Or
San Diego
maybe
Comic-Con.
we'll save that until we get everything situated and we
Oh,
do it
God.
next week.
Is it that bad?
It's just not put together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just
And-
maybe do like an inventory and then like, oh hey, I have everything set and ready here next week,
It also
nice and
might
prepared.
be a little too long, so we got to narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
That also may be a thing too. But
Yeah, but Theo, aren't you shipping shit back too?
So no, I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I even have tons of room in my.
Wow.
Well, we'll also find out how everyone did on the bet.
Yep.
But anyway, so let's kind of get into it. San Diego Comic-Con. It was the last couple days. What, Thursday, Friday?
Yep.
Saturday today?
Saturday, Sunday.
Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday? 4
Yep.
days, 3 days? Okay.
4 days.
Anyways, so the boys were down there, and I want to get their take on it because Marvel wasn't there.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think given the statements of Kevin Feige, which Jason will probably love, is that they have decided they're going to go for quality and not quantity going forward. Given that, the last phase did not do well in people's eyes.
Yeah.
The
Um,
worst phase of them all.
Yeah.
So how was it? Like, what panels did you guys go to? I know you guys went and hung out at the X-Men 97 booth for a hot minute there.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll let
You want to
go.
start? Yeah.
No, you go.
I would say we started pretty well in the morning. We tried out did we try out for Dark Horse or it was just
We tried out for Dark Horse
Yeah.
for the first time on Friday.
so there was an opportunity to roll a 20 die to get a certain number or higher, and then you get a wristband that gives you the opportunity to at that day get a signature from Alan Tudyk, who was in Firefly and recently
Yep.
Resident Alien. And then the next day we were going to try the same thing to try and get an opportunity to get a signature from Nathan Fillion, who was also in Firefly and who is currently, I would say, in The Rookie right now.
He's in Superman. They're both in Superman too.
Alan
Oh.
Tudyk is in Superman?
Yes, he
Yeah.
voices
He's the robot.
number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
About that. Okay.
Yeah, and obviously, he Fillion is
Is Philly.
Guy Gardner.
Gardner. But so that was like really the big thing we were really trying to get because I had
What
some
was your
comics I wanted
target
to
for
read.
initiative?
Well, so we didn't even get a chance to roll. So
But I didn't we hear it was like I think it was
you had to get
over
a 15 or higher.
15 or higher. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to get a 15 or higher.
Yeah.
But
So I mean it was fair, but man,
we
they-
didn't even
they
get a
went
chance
quick.
to roll.
yeah, they went
Right.
quick.
we learned we the first time we tried, we showed up what, like 2 hours early before doors open?
Yeah,
Something like that. So we were there about like eight.
8.
No, so like 7:30 or 8. Not even close to getting it. It was already
Wow.
sold out before we even figured out that the line was capped.
yeah.
So then the next day we go even earlier, get there by 7, and we're in the hall and we're like, oh, we can see the escalators from here. We should be fine, right? No, definitely not even close. Got there, line was capped, and then they told us, oh, line's capped, make a loop around. We're watching, we're making a loop. They're
Yeah.
letting people in while it was like, you just told us to make a loop. Like, what the hell? So we just crowd
It
up
was
there. We
chaotic.
just ended up crowding
Yeah.
up there.
It was one of those things that got really, really chaotic.
Yeah.
Like people were starting to get upset because, like, okay, you just let people in. What's going on?
Yeah.
Like Theo said, and like I even questioned, like, come on, dude, like, what's going on? Like, we're trying. Like some people. So apparently, somebody like opened the ropes too early before they can like form a line and get things organized. And then, but it didn't even matter because the moment we were like trying to discuss things, Fillion was already gone, and then I think the Frank Miller
Yeah, Frank Miller.
Yep.
was already gone.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, like we just got here. Like,
Which also made us
so
wonder how many there really were.
yeah,
Because they split it up the day before and the day of 50-50, and we swore there was like only like maybe what 40 people that were ahead of us really in order to maybe have gotten the drawing. So still, like, that's not very many.
Mhm.
yeah.
So, what panels did you guys do?
You want to go? Yeah.
So primary panels we did, so our first one we favored it over the 20th anniversary of Avatar.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. You
We
favored something over the 20th anniversary of Avatar?
We did primarily because not both of us were unanimous on that one. So, however, we were unanimous on going to see the Legend of Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine Prime Video release announcements for Critical Role. So,
That's getting its final season.
yep, it's gonna Vox Machina is gonna its final season, its fifth and final season.
As
Uh,
we're closing in on getting the fourth, the fifth was
Greenlit.
already greenlit, and that is the
Yep.
final. Yeah.
Yep.
And as we are getting the first season of the Mighty Nine with 1 hour episodes,
Yes.
it's gonna be
Wow.
yeah,
That's crazy.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah. So that was awesome. It was really cool.
That was the prime. I think that was the only.
That was I think that was like the really big one we wanted to make. And then
primary thing was Hasbro for one.
Okay, Jerry's sitting there grinning like a Cheshire cat.
I wonder.
Kid in a candy store. What'd you get? Or
Oh,
what
I
are you
didn't
pre-ordering?
really.
It was announcements.
It was at the panel. It was all announcements.
Yeah.
Oh, but my wallet is screaming.
There was no giveaway for him to be this excited.
Yeah,
He'd be more excited if he got a giveaway.
yeah. But the announcements were awesome. Especially, we got more X-Men 97 news.
Yeah.
So a whole wave is coming, plus 3 2-packs.
Oh.
So the 2-packs are let's see, Rogue and Gambit in the streetwear during the basketball game. Then we get the final costumes at the end of the show. Storm in the black suit, Wolverine in the brown and
Gold.
yellow. Yeah, the classic brown. And then Cyclops in the complete cover of the head, Cyclops, and Marvel Girl, essentially, Jean Grey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was pulling up the IGN article for some of the stuff they showed off. Uh, Spider-Man and Magic are doing a crossover.
Yes. Yes.
That was the next panel right after that.
And that was the next one. And then that was a lot of fun. We saw they announced a lot of the were they the commanders or just legendary creatures?
Just legendary creatures.
Legendary creatures, which like they showed,
Could be
Peter
commanders.
Parker and Spider-Man, of course, Venom and symbiote, black suited Spider-Man, some villains, Doc Ock. It was cool. It was like it was interesting to see.
Well, let's go jump on that really quick because
Oh, you would like to see them? Oh, look
here
at
we
that.
go. So
There it
you've
is.
got Peter Parker, as was
Yep.
mentioned,
I think some of
uh,
the
who creates spider tokens with Reach. Um, Amazing Spider-Man. Uh, they're doing a.
variant.
I love that variant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Old
That's
school.
if you flip the card over.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep.
But
And you transform him into the Amazing Spider-Man
Amazing Spider-Man comic book cover.
Spider-Man Noir. Yeah.
Noir. Peter Porker.
Yeah.
I like that. Other spiders, boars, bats, like pretty much everything.
That is now
else.
every single creature type. Yeah.
I know a certain individual that's gonna be putting that card into his deck.
Popular creature types.
Well, animal types.
Yeah, popular.
Yeah. I think that's gonna go into your. Isn't that gonna go into your rabbit deck deal? Pretty much.
Oh, we'll see. But I mean, like, it's pretty much their main focus was Bloomburrow. So
Yeah.
that one.
Spider-Man
looks
2099. Double strike vigilance at the end of your beginning of your upkeep. If you played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, Spider-Man 2099 deals damage equal to his power to any target. That's gonna go that would fit well into oppression.
yes, it would.
Um,
At least he's legendary.
you're getting Spider piloted by Penny.
Yeah. Peter Parker.
Yeah, just a little bit more close up pictures that they did.
Yeah, it was cool.
So that I think that's rather interesting that we're getting Spider-Man. I think that gets
Oh.
you
There
like
they are.
Marvel
Yep.
Legends.
That's the 2-pack.
yep.
That's the
They're doing a Gamerverse.
that Gamerverse 3-pack was one of the purchasable items at the Hasbro booth, which wasn't
Yeah.
bad. And yeah, it was a lot of people were buying it. I assume for the Rogue.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Sauron looks great.
Actually, yeah, and the effects are actually new too. So
You're
actually,
getting
really cool for the Hasbro Pulse panel. They actually
Yeah.
gave this Spider-Man mask away to a couple brothers that were sitting up front. They went bananas. It was really cool.
it's full on actual mask
Yeah,
Yep.
and then there's a controller to control the eyes, and
to blink the eyes. That's really cool.
yeah,
And not to only blink, it just does lots of range of motion. It's supposed to do, I think it's 8 directional, so at least 8
Nice.
different.
this is their classic card run. So they did the black suit
Yep.
storm. There's kind of a theme going on. Very cool. And with a cloth cape.
Oh,
This is
Mephisto.
the big one, Mephisto, but that's not all, dude. It's with his throne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it looks cool.
Which Mephisto is now in the DMCU because he was introduced into Ironheart officially.
Yep.
Oh, we're
Very
gonna have
cool.
we're gonna have a series on Mephisto.
Just what you want, Jay. Another Marvel series to watch.
Except for this series.
There's the
So here's your two
basketball
packs.
scene. Yeah.
So
2-packs. Gambit and Rogue. Oh man, take my money.
yep, pretty much. It always is take your money with those.
Oh yes. Oh, The Wolverine and Storm.
Yep.
Look at that. Oh man. Oh, so cool.
I'm just glad the camera can't see the bottom half of Jared's head.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, look at the Cyclops and Jean Grey. Oh, Marvel Girl. Dude, so great. Looks so and the effects, dude. Oh god.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that really is his actual reaction. I do like that. That's
They're
cool.
my favorite. Oh man, the pose is like so dope. And then
We're
yes,
getting the Deadpool Wolverine helmet.
And-
That looks cool.
yeah.
That looks dope.
They tried it on stage, and one of the panelists that had a full-on beard. He straight on stage shaved his chin,
Wolverine style.
Wolverine style, so that way it could
Wow.
look good.
Dang. We're getting
Here's
Morph.
the wave. Morph. Awesome.
I love it. They got him as Gyrick.
Mm-hmm.
Give him his classic Morph face as well.
Jubilee,
Jubilee.
baby. Yep. Finally.
I love it. They have it with
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. As this is kind of funny because we only briefly saw her because morphed into her.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're getting
And then
Cable.
Cable, baby. He looks great.
It's a lot like the old figure from the 90s too.
Yeah.
Sunspot.
Spot. Yeah, dude.
And this is where, Jerry's wallet is continually screaming because we're getting Logan.
And then Logan. Oh. So awesome. Yes. All of them. All of them. And then these were the magic figure combos.
Figure and card. Wow.
Battle damaged actually looked pretty cool out of all of those. I think for me, this one was like actually kind of the coolest.
That's actually kind of a cool crossover. You're getting a figure and the card.
Yeah, there are more too.
All right, you're getting Iron Spider, the Stark upgrade.
Mary Jane.
That's the Mary J.
Yep.
Alec, that's a cool figure.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty sweet too.
Let's see. You're getting Agent
Anti-Venom.
Anti-Venom.
with extra arms.
Yeah.
Wow, they are really going all out for this crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then normal Marvel is coming after this.
Man Wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is what happens when, Hasbro owns Wizard of the Coast, right? But
dude, people are going, yeah, and
that's, there's all your figure
there you
right
go.
there. So
I can't wait.
during the panel, did they announce anything for Ghostbusters that's going to make your wallet scream, or are you pretty much good there?
No, but they did have a proton pack out there for photo, and I got plenty of photos of it.
Of course you did.
I can't wait. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, love it.
So were those the only two panels you guys went to, or yeah?
There was also at the booth. I mean, do you remember the classic cartoon too? The
Really?
real Ghostbusters. Well, I know.
Yes.
So, but also for the listeners out there, so there was an old cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters,
Yep.
and they were also selling glow in the dark packs of all four Ghostbusters. Kind
Oof,
of a retro
that's nice.
wave that they were doing, and then they also announced with the pack that they are going to sell the Ecto one in the same
Ooh.
retro version.
Yeah.
So that's what they were also like promoting and selling the 4-pack. So that was available. But yeah.
Yeah, it was like there was some stuff that I was watching TikTok and stuff, like AMC was there and was selling their
Dude.
popcorn buckets.
Like, if you think that place would be empty,
Nope.
dude, the line was insane. But it was
They sold
like,
out
You
of
gotta
a lot of
respect
things.
them. Like They sold every popcorn bucket they ever came out with, and dude, people
Bought 'em.
lined up for it. It like
Yeah.
the line was pretty
Oh
long
yeah. Heck.
every day. Yeah,
Um, and then you had the Lego recreation of Comic Con.
Yes.
that was cool. I got a couple pictures of that, and then behind it was they had the show floor to a certain amount, but it was man, quite the feat. And then they gave you opportunities that you can actually make your booth if you have a booth there, and then you can place it in the map and like take your own pictures for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
You had, did you guys make Kevin Smith at all?
No, no, unfortunately,
Technically, we were asleep.
yeah.
You were asleep. Wait, he did Predator Badlands.
No, we weren't
And
there
then,
for that. That was the Friday Hall H. We didn't go for that. We weren't going for Badlands, but we were planning on going
Saturday.
Saturday because he's always the last panelist after Hall H.
Yep.
But we actually got a lot done that day, and then we did walk the show floor a couple times. We went back to our Airbnb to take a little rest, and then that rest turned into a nap,
That turned into a sleep.
and then that turned
Turned
into
into
a
a sleep.
And then it was time like, hey, dude, are you hungry? Yeah, okay, maybe time for dinner because it's about that time. So we missed it. Yeah. So yeah, we just planned for the next day, really. You know.
They also DC had their panel. Marvel didn't show up, but James Gunn and
Yep.
John Cena showed up.
Yep.
Got to see some of the highlights of that.
And
I
I guess
love I love seeing John Cena be like John Cena and not this heel crap that they're kind of sort of changing on WWE, but
I
it
saw
was
some of the footage of him on the panel. Like it seemed like he was relaxed and had a lot of fun.
oh yeah.
Um, and then I don't know if you can confirm this, Matt, but it's going around that I guess it's Gunn confirmed that Idris Elba's Dead Sport is officially in the DCU. Like he is canon.
He is canon. So basically the Suicide Squad
Oh, okay, that movie.
is kind of canon because of Peacemaker and um Bloodsport. Now they don't know though is if Idris will come back to play the character or it'll get recast.
Oh,
But it did come out during that panel, right, that you're talking about, is that Peacemaker season 2 ties directly into Superman.
oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
of the ending of the movie, because Peacemaker season 2 is gonna be taking place 3 months after Superman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. Oh, and I think does Superman make a cameo?
I don't know if Superman's gonna make a cameo or not in that, but a character from Superman is central to Peacemaker season 2, and that's General Flag, who is Rick Flag's dad.
Oh yeah,
Rick
yeah.
Flag was killed by Peacemaker,
Yep.
so that's where part of that tie-in comes from. Um,
Well, I mean,
I
he's also already shown up in Creature Commandos because that's
yes,
canon as well. And but that's interesting how everything is coming together now. Yeah.
it is. I think, and that's the thing is, I think the DCU is in good hands with Gunn. Superman wasn't perfect, but I loved it, and you can see what the groundwork that they're laying for it is. And I think that Jason may be a little bit more happier with the way DC is going to go than Marvel as of late because they're taking their time,
As they should.
as they should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I mean, so is Marvel. Marvel's taking their time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, now they are.
Now they
now
are.
they are. They have to. They don't have a choice.
It's
But
not that. It's that they've announced it a while ago that they are slowing down and going more quantity. I mean, more quality than quantity.
I
So
think
they
I
are
think
going the
it's
same direction.
yeah, but I think it's interesting though, the other little bit tidbit of news, and this is why Marvel not being at Hall H kind of sets this all up, but it's now come out that they had planned for Robert Downey Jr. to become Doctor Doom long ago. It wasn't just a knee-jerk reaction to everything with um what's his face that was playing Kang. Um this was
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. This was planned all along.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be interesting to see how they all tie it in. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. I had the choice of Superman or Fantastic Four on Thursday to go see. And of course I'm gonna go Superman. Just but both are getting really good reviews.
Yeah.
Um
Tell us
so
about Alexander Luther.
Oh yeah. So we met someone that gave us kind of a different retrospective of Batman v Superman, the
yeah,
movie, about
Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg's
yeah,
rendition of Lex Luthor.
uh-huh.
So he was actually playing a clone called Alexander.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, so therefore he really wasn't Lex Luthor at all within the movie. He was placating, trying to become Lex Luthor. So in
Kind of
that different
changes
kind
the
of
tone.
yeah, in that kind of
It's
retrospect,
been
like
a
I
that's
kind
been
of
a
want to
theory
see it
for a
again and
while.
like see if that changes my view a little bit.
It's been a theory for a while now that's the like that they were going for the whole Alexander Luthor part, but
But what he said is that is what was said in the movie.
Because it's
Like
consistent with the
that's what
comics.
Snyder intended.
Because that's why he was shaving his head at the end.
Because yeah, him shaving at the end was like him solidifying like that he was the clone and he was going full committed to Lex Luthor.
that's an
So
I mean
that's
that's an
why I
interesting
want
take on
like
that part.
kind of want to rewatch it and like yeah,
Take it from that point of view.
yeah, and yeah, thank you for reminding me because that was
Whether or not
like
that actually changes
yeah.
what you join
So,
in the
so
movie.
when he told us all of that in detail, it was just like yeah, I think I want to give it a little rewatch and maybe it maybe it'll spark something different. But I thought that was interesting because
Yeah.
a lot of us really weren't on board with that performance because we assumed he was going younger Luther and like the rebellious and like wanting to
Nah. Yeah.
like
and
there
Alexander
was
Luthor
already so many
did
problems with the movie anyway. But
and Alexander did have hair
Right.
yeah,
in the
yes,
comics, so that kind of makes sense and whatnot. So um
might want to give it a
speaking
rewatch.
of
I think I'm going to do it too.
I mean Batman v Superman the extended edition is good. Like it's but that being said it has a lot of holes in it.
Yeah.
So speaking of Lex, I want your take on Nicholas Holt. So you and I have both seen Superman.
Yes.
What did you think of Nicholas Holt's Lex?
So I would give it like a like out of 10, um I would give it like an 8 right now. It was it was so solid and then but it has a lot of potential of growth, but I think that's natural with each time he's going to be able to get more comfortable with the character. But like solid like I would say 8.5 out the gate. Like he was strong for me. He was methodical, you know, actually the same dude that gave us the theory on the Batman v Superman also pointed out the moment he spun the gun and like killed the person and then like well shit that was quicker than I thought I would get to kind
Uh-huh.
of play with my food like that shit like those little things were like chef kiss like okay like you were doing your research you're you know you
We
care
we got
so
to we got to see the psychopathic Lex
And then
Luthor.
his blow up.
That
Yeah,
is
the blow up was like building and building, and but it wasn't like he blew up. He blew up with articulating words on why he hated you, and like he
oh yeah.
spewed out his hatred. Yeah, that's why I think for me it was such a solid performance. But
I
yeah,
think he ranks right up there with Michael Rosenbaum in terms of
yeah,
Lex. Um, you know, he went more diabolical than Gene Hackman's, which I loved. Um, I think there was a lot to Superman that I loved. Um, I know Jerry, we kind of talked about things. You hinted that there were a couple things you didn't like about it.
yeah.
What were the things you didn't like about the new Superman?
Well, I don't want to give anything away for spoilers, but I'll just say the only word I'll say is like the translation. Um, I still don't know if that was real or not, but I do know I understand that's from a possibly a new adaptation of the comics and stuff like that. So I just I
That is
prefer.
actually not a new adaptation because it is actually referenced in Smallville that one of the interpreted messages is that he's there to conquer
Oh, really?
and not serve humanity. So that was borrowed from the comics as well.
Still,
Uh,
I was more like just because it felt like they were going full, like kind of the Reeve like feeling and like tone. The more cheery and like sunny, like bright Superman. I was just hoping for like the clear cut like message. But it was surprising. I'm going with it. Like I said, I love the movie, but that was kind of like my one little nudge. I wouldn't say gripe, little nudge. It's like, okay, they went that way. All right.
I kind of like them going the more upbeat, cheerful side from a depiction perspective, the filming of it, just
Yeah.
because
Because
it separates itself from Snyder.
I think he did an amazing job.
David Cornsweth was
He
like,
like, and I think more and more when people bring up the interview between him and Lois,
yes,
um, where Superman, while he's getting interviewed, but he's Clark like with Lois, um,
you have to say it's off the record.
off the right, yeah, right, but the his reaction on why he intervened on that war is like people were going to die. It's you know
Yes.
you were seeing pure kindness there. Like it was just that's the only thing he cared about. He didn't like have allegiance to anyone. He wasn't trying
Yep.
to work for a state or government. It was just people were going to get hurt. And I think that was like the purest form that we saw, I think, in a long time in many like Superman movies that have come out.
Now, I will say this, the one thing, before we move on to the gaming side of the equation tonight is that
Oh,
Guy Gardner, I thought fit really well into that movie.
I honestly cannot believe, as unbelievable as that bowl cut truly kind of
It's comic
it
accurate
worked.
though.
No, I know, but like I mean, in live action, dude, and like in the
Yes.
movie, it was so close to being like comically like, okay, why they do it, but it worked, and I think it's all like Nathan Fillion's confidence
He's the
and
only
like,
one that could have pulled off Guy
you know,
Gardner,
yeah, it
really.
really was like. I
Yep.
don't know about the bowl cut, dude. And then throughout the movie, he was just killing it.
He was. All
Yeah.
right. Real quick, before we move on from comic books and all that, we have a bet.
Oh,
All
yes.
right. So just a reminder of what we did on the last episode. My bet was 2,800. Jason was 3,100. Jerry was 3,400. Theo, sir, What is the final total for San Diego Comic-Con?
So I forget, are we playing Price is Right rules?
I am like closest.
At this
Yeah,
point, it's
who's
just
the-
closest.
Yeah.
It's the closest.
Wait, closest?
Yeah, who's the closest?
Otherwise, we'd always just bet $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next person, $2.
So technically speaking, the closest person is Matt.
Woohoo!
What?
By how much?
I don't have the exact number this time around, but the rough estimate is 27.
Wow.
Not bad.
Wow, I only went over $100.
Yep.
Right on the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Now,
bad.
did you get everything signed that you wanted to get signed?
I did not. So I ended up taking 21 Funko with me.
Only
Oh, only 21.
Only
I
21.
did have to reduce quite severely the night before. But I did get 17 signatures done.
Okay.
The primary ones that I did not get that I was hoping to get were Janet from Avatar. She voices Korra. Second one for Amy Jo Johnson for Pink Ranger. Ray Park for Darth Maul. I did not get.
Ooh.
And
I could have been the winner.
yep. And Lenore for Rogue of X-Men
Yeah.
97.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
were
we
the
missed
ones
her.
I did not
No,
get.
again.
No, she would have been actually pretty easy. It was just a matter of timing
Yeah,
and scheduling
yeah,
was
yeah.
hard. But other
Yeah.
than that,
Because dude, they were all in one booth. But dude,
Yeah.
we got Isaac, we got Bishop,
got
the president, Magneto, Wolverine, Storm, all got cards. We all like set them up and told them about
they were all really
speaking
really
to
good.
Holly and the Lee Walds and so hopefully, fingers
That's some
crossed for the
guess.
rest
How
of the-
much?
and
So-
man, Cot was it or
Cal Dodd was
Dodd, Mr. Dodd.
so
Yes.
stoked. He
Dude,
was a great
the voice of Wolverine on X-Men 97.
Yeah, OG.
And the
OG and the OG.
Yeah.
My God, dude, he was just like telling us story after story. He was just really already comfortable with us, and like, he was kind of jazzed about like, yeah, I would just love to do it. Just contact me, and
Okay.
then proceeded on another story, and then dude did a little sentence in the voice. Dude, it was so cool.
We'll talk about that after the podcast.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I wish I was there for that. That would have been great.
Yeah.
It's always great seeing the Lee Walds and whatnot.
But, I forgot what was the gentleman's name who did Magneto. Also, like incredibly jazzed about like doing the podcast. He's just, he said his schedule recently right now is a little tough, but if we contact him or we gave him a card, no matter what, like he seemed very down. It was just
Okay.
like if I have the time. I'm down and I would love to. It sounds cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. But they were all like super nice and cool.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we end up getting the guests for the podcast, is because we end up seeing them at cons and all that other stuff. So
How
Yeah.
we got Meatballs in the first place.
yeah.
yes.
And it was
Exactly.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun kind of talking to them.
Gary definitely came in clutch with having a lot of cards with him. We passed out a lot of cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Even to
Brian today,
Brian, yeah, and then who from Avatar?
Michaela Jill Murphy,
Yeah, Michaela.
as well as Robbie Damon for his voice acting as well as Critical Role.
Yeah.
Was Michaela at Fan Expo?
Yes.
You got her stuff already when we were there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So
I was trying to remember which one you didn't get.
Yeah.
Kinda
Worst
love
though.
her.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk some PlayStation specifically.
Oh,
By the
okay.
way, shout out to Jeff out there in the chat, man. What's up from Brazil, man?
Brazil.
Hey, what's up
Yeah,
from Brazil,
Brazil.
dude? How's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, welcome to game night. This is why I make them pay attention to things while I'm doing things. Apologies for not seeing that. Welcome on into game night. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. But let's get on into some news that dropped for PlayStation in the last couple of days. Um, they are officially hiring the position of Senior Director Multi-Platform and Account Management. This is directly off the careers page. Everybody else has been reporting on it and whatnot. Um, but here is the exact overview. It is reporting to the Vice President, Commercial Management, as Senior Director of Multi-Platform Account Management. You will play a critical leadership role in shaping and executing the global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studios software titles. So, as Jason likes to put it, exclusives. Um, across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile.
What?
So goes on to say this role is accountable for optimizing title profitability, ensuring cross-functional alignment, and leading a high-performing team focused on multi-platform expansion, mid-range commercial planning, and platform partner management. Um, so when they say, the key responsibilities, oversee the out of year mid-range commercial strategy for PlayStation Studio titles across all non-platform,
I like that.
non-PlayStation platforms, which I think what this really goes to show you is like they've been bringing out like after what a year or two, we start seeing like Horizon, Uncharted, God of War like show up on PC.
So if I'm interpreting this correctly, tell me if I'm wrong. Are they looking to find someone to start like
Bridging
what
the
pretty
gap.
much what Xbox is
Bridging
doing,
the
bridging
gap.
the gap, like
Yeah.
pretty much what Xbox is
Correct.
doing, like
Starting the conversation.
no more walls, as
No
you put
more,
it.
kind of sort of no more walls.
Okay.
Still walls.
But like
But the
this,
walls are
we're getting there.
These
Okay,
are
this is a step.
It's probably going to be similar to what Xbox is doing, where like Forza, I'll use that as a prime example, right? Because I've actually bought the game and have experience with it. Is that, you know, you buy it on PlayStation, but you have to essentially sign up for a Xbox account to play it.
That's hurdles, man. That's all
It has some hurdles and some hoops to jump through, but it still lets you play it on it. I'm guessing they probably might do something similar. I'm not sure how the games have worked thus far on PC, God of War and Horizon and all that. If they made you get a PlayStation account or not. Um,
But you have to repurchase it.
Yeah.
yeah.
This,
So
all this is saying, is that yes, there's going to be a bridging of a gap, not that large of a gap, but still like a small little ladder sized gap. It's pretty much honestly taking any of these things and putting it onto another platform 2 months from now, or even at the same time. But it's not going to be like, oh, like, yeah, you can get a Horizon on Xbox, or hey, you can get like this game on the Switch. No, there's no, this is just hurdles where like, okay, we're expanding from just console, PlayStation 5, just PlayStation 4, or whatever. When we're moving the game onto, you can play it on a mobile perhaps, or you can play it on PC perhaps. But there's no way. This is just a hurdle. The wall
Well,
is
so hold
lower.
on. Let's talk about that for a second, Jason, because you're a little bit ahead of some of the stuff that they're talking about, right? Um, so they are down here when you come down to it, commercial account management, lead platform relationships between PC and console ecosystems, Steam, Epic, Xbox, and Nintendo, ensuring strong collaboration, promotional effectiveness, and performance optimization.
Yeah. Madden is going to be on all of those things. For example, Madden's going to be across all 4 platforms, 5 platforms, whatever.
I
It's a global game, and
I
Oh.
think the better example from a PlayStation Studio is going to be MLB The Show
sure,
because that is on Switch, that is on
any
Xbox.
sports game is going to be now this like, oh, you can play it on any console because why would you get another
So-
console just to play a sports game with other people? It's stupid.
I
Not
think you're
lie.
gonna. I think the problem they're gonna run into is that the games that are specifically built for the PS5 hardware, like Ratchet and Clank,
They're not gonna. This
right?
that's not gonna
So I
go.
don't see that going
Though.
any other. I think you could maybe see that go PC. I mean, or Xbox. I can't see it going Nintendo.
Nope.
I could see Astrobot showing up on the Switch too.
Well, it kind of depends on whether or not they copy after Xbox and make their own streaming app.
Oh, so it's a good point.
Granted, I feel like there's pros and cons for both, but Xbox went the easy route by having their own streaming app, and you just port that into whatever you need. So PC, Nintendo Switch, whatever. That's the easy route
Mhm.
where you don't necessarily need to
Buy a new console.
mess with the
Don't
performance
have to
anyways,
worry about
because all your performance is on your streaming servers in the first place.
Yep.
Whereas with where we think PlayStation is going with actually releasing more games across more platforms, then that's where you have to have this type of position where
Yeah.
they're trying to do this. So I mean, like I like the idea of releasing games across platforms because I'm more on the buying the games, not doing a subscription because I
Yeah.
don't game enough in order to make a
Correct.
subscription
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
it to me.
Yeah.
Whereas Xbox has it easier with the subscription service and being able to do day one releases if you want or whatever. So it's going to be interesting to see both sides and which one kind of succeeds.
Yeah. And again, you're not gonna see major titles or like PlayStation like driven, run, and owned titles. You're not gonna see Nathan Drake on an Xbox. You're not gonna see.
I honestly, I think you are.
No, no
I
way
think-
in hell.
That's
I-
the whole point of
no,
this.
I
think
I
so.
think that's the point of this position is you're going to be seeing the first party titles showing up on
You're not gonna
Switch
see him on-
and-
you're not- no,
and Xbox.
Yes.
nope.
Yes.
I'll bet you on that.
You want to bet right
I'll
now?
bet you right now.
Okay.
I'll bet you right now.
Pizza bet.
Bet you right now. No, slap bet.
Just like bet.
Slap bet.
Shit. All right.
5?
5.
Anytime or in succession.
Gotta do a How I Met Your Mother. 5 anytime, 10 right away.
Shit.
Deal.
Yep.
All right, folks. He's all live. We just had a slap bet
There's
laid
no
down.
way in hell. Like
Witness.
we need it. We need to have.
We have it recorded.
The
How
primary- the
How
pri-
long?
The
How long?
primary condition within the next year, there is another PlayStation exclusive on Xbox specifically. If it goes on a Nintendo, it goes on PC, fine. If it's Xbox,
Yes. So any
That's
of
what
the
changed.
Okay.
any
Ooh.
of the PlayStation big ones. So like you
So
know,
first
so-
parties.
So Uncharted.
Oh, so any first
Ratchet
parties that
and
make
Clank.
it to Xbox.
Yep.
That is what is.
yeah within the
Okay.
year.
Okay. Can I clarify this? Are we talking any first party title in the catalog currently, or is it a brand new title like, say, Intergalactic or Ghost of Yotai?
I say any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty,
Okay.
Like granted, not until dawn. You know, none of like
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like
That's a first party.
But that's a cash grab. Like you have until dawn, like 16 different ways.
So is Last of Us at
And
this
they made a
point.
movie. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, last.
But I'm saying, like, you know, you will not see Aloy on Xbox. You will not see.
Oh, I think we're going to see.
on Xbox.
I
Was that
absolutely think we're going to see her anything that has been already released on PC.
But that was
I
that was
think it's going to be released on Xbox.
one game.
Yeah.
It was Soul Calibur, right?
Oh no, it was. It was. I think could have been on like whatever. But anyways,
Yeah.
like major because there's no way. Why are you gonna give away your like your and as I've said many times, your exclusive people to why you should buy this console versus going to like a different console.
Here's my
That's-
thought on that, and I will kind of be in the camp with this and kind of die on that hill. Is that the more places you have for your game to be sold and make money puts more money into the studio to make better games.
But you also have to take into account if it flops, like so many, not gonna lie, putting it out there, like so many of Xbox's exclusives, if it flops like so, do you still get money? or do you waste resources?
Given the
the point.
architecture of games these days, it's not hard to port.
The more money is the more better the game.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like for example, we've had two flops, I'll say,
Okay.
in theory, two flops on Xbox, and have they gone to the other side? Have they been PlayStation side? No, right? Because you're going to waste more resources.
But you're saying never. So like my standpoint is that they're probably going to more often do games on the other platforms, but not right away. So like prime example being God of War and Horizon, they eventually made it over to PC. But granted, it was really long because they don't have a position like this making those relationships.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why
it's going to be
Well, I think you're going to have to.
a shorter time span in order to port it over, but still these high names exclusives or these first party games are going to get a quote unquote trial on PlayStation, and then if they do good and we need more money, they're going to go
Well,
to
I
the
think PlayStation has to do this right now too, because if you don't come up with something that's going to allow you to go directly to Xbox versus go through Steam or Epic where they take their cut, right? Because we do know that the next Xbox that is on the horizon is going to have Steam and Epic already built into it,
right.
right? So why have it go to Steam and Epic when you just cut out the middleman and have it go directly to Xbox? You know, you get a bigger cut of the pie.
But that goes back to
So
they do a PlayStation app that is on
Yeah.
PC or ROG Ally or whatever you want to call it, and whether or not
mobile.
that's going to be a streaming type of thing or it's a store.
Yeah. And as,
I-
and as of what, July 27th, as of July 27th, it's not going to happen within a year. Maybe in 5 years, 10 years.
I give it,
As
I
of
would give it 2 years. I would
the-
give it within the next 2 years, you see a new title from PlayStation show up on an Xbox. I think the bigger candidate right now to probably show up on an Xbox now, if you're to take any one of the games out there that's already, I think you're probably going to do God of War.
Really?
That is the most high candidate.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you think so?
here's what I think, because if rumors are to be true, it sounds like Triple H has been confirmed to be playing Kratos for the live action. So you're going to want to jump on that.
What?
Yes, which I think he's got the look and everything
Does have the
for Kratos.
He does. Got the build, the
That
look,
bald head and that beard. Yeah, he's Kratos.
just a little bit of, and he's got
Um,
voice too a little bit.
Who are we talking about for
Yeah.
Tri-
Triple H from WWE.
Kratos.
But so who is Triple H?
The game, like he does the pedigree. He's running WWE right now.
I don't know.
The wrestler. No.
No.
Oh man.
Here we go. Triple H.
I know who the fuck Triple H is.
There he is.
Or even our listeners.
Oh, bro.
They come for Crashing
Yeah.
Game about wrestling.
I mean, wrestling's like nerdy. I mean, it's like
Yeah, it is.
to a degree.
I'm
It's a
getting back into
kind
it.
of nerd.
Like,
Yeah. He
But-
does have a
But yeah.
Kratos looking.
It's fair.
You're not wrong. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I mean, right there, that's the perfect picture.
totally.
Like,
Does he have a
there's
real-
Kratos.
Helmsley.
Oh, it's something.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
That's his ring name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his real name is Paul Levesque.
Oh, Paul Lebec.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And he is really married to Stephanie McMahon in real life.
Real life.
Yep. And they had to hide it from Vince because Vince forbid Stephanie to date any wrestler, like in real life. So, but I think God of War is probably the next one up.
That's the highest candidate.
Um,
I see. Yes, and that is fair, but it's still not going to happen.
I think the other one you'd probably see is Jason's favorite cash grab is Last of Us showing up on Xbox. Because I think they're going to have to drum up some sort of,
Since we're talking
you know,
about have one
interest.
PlayStation on the slap bet.
Go for it.
I feel like that would have some
If it
traction.
ended up on the ROG Ally X through Steam or Epic, it doesn't count. It still has to be like
Legit.
Xbox specific,
Console.
whether it be console
Yeah.
or the Xbox games.
No.
app.
No.
Okay, Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass. That's what counts.
Yeah. Okay. I like
Yeah,
that.
because it's going to show up on
Witness.
Steam and Epic.
Rewarded. Win with this.
It's on the internet. It's there
It's
forever.
there forever, bro.
It's on the interwebs.
Lawyered.
Lawyer. Thanks, Marshall.
I don't care. Lawyered.
Pretty sure we lawyered you by saying it's on the internet.
I lawyered you, okay? That's what's going down. Damn it.
So real quick, speaking of the Ally,
Okay.
it did get leaked out price wise that the Xbox Ally is going to be around 700 US, and 1050 for the Ally X model.
Oh my God! They're
What?
doing it again. They're doing it again. Did you learn from this one? Why?
These are now leaked prices, basically coming out of Asus's Spanish website. They accidentally got put up.
The biggest contributor to that price difference is going to be the storage size, because one, it is soldered in, and two, storage size for that small right now is that big of a difference in price.
Yeah. That makes that thing an absolutely ridiculously priced console.
Jesus.
Huh, sounds like they're following Apple's suit.
Oh.
Hey, a
Once you're-
ridiculous,
once you're in
a
the-
ridiculous
hold on.
laptop.
What's your in the
Ridiculous
ecosystem?
pricey
Stuck in it.
tablet.
No, we can't talk about Apple on the
Oh.
podcast.
Once you're in the, I'll talk about it because I'm not an Apple person. Once
That's
you're in the
okay.
ecosystem, you're stuck. Your firstborn child's going to be named Apple. God dang.
Hey,
Actually, Gwen Stefani's
Hold
first
on.
child's name is Apple, so I mean...
leave Gwyneth Paltrow out of this. Being that Coldplay's already getting enough news as it is.
Well, people have their preferences.
Dude, even the Family Guy panel at SDCC was getting in on the whole Coldplay kiss cam
Oh,
shenanigans.
yes, that was hilarious. Yeah.
God.
And then real quick, South Park had their now famous episode the other night, which is setting the world on fire at the moment.
Yeah, I still got to see it. I have no idea
You need to go watch it.
Yeah,
because
I heard people were talking about it. Yeah.
And what's funny is that Paramount wanted the episode originally to be censored. They told them no. Then they turned around, signed the $1.5 billion deal for Paramount to get all the rights to South Park. In terms of, that's where you're going to be able to find the entire catalog of episodes, everything.
Okay.
And then they turned around and dropped this episode. It is freaking hilarious. You have to go watch it. It makes fun of everything that's been kind of going on the last couple of weeks, including the cancellation of The Late Show.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It is Trey Parker, Matt Stone, just straight up
Classic them. Classic writing.
usual. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Anyways,
But and also, I believe they both received some Comic-Con Illustrator something awards, like Lifetime Achievement Awards or something like that too.
yeah. Who'd have thought 27 years later, South Park is
Oh my
still
God.
doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
So,
Still killing it.
anyways, so to recap, the bet between Jason and Theo is that a PlayStation exclusive will be showing up on an Xbox within the next, year, Theo? Is that the bet?
1 year.
So
So,
ne-
as of
ne-
July
Next
27th.
time
Okay.
after SDCC.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
either console or Game Pass, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Now,
First party.
just to level set, we'll see what happens because Gamescom is coming up soon. And
Hold on.
Xbox is planning on being there, so we'll see.
See if it gets shot like instant.
Cool.
You know, we'll see.
There we go.
I'm very confident
Find out.
because it's not. It's you don't get rid of cash cows. You do not get rid of like
There we go.
the big reason why to buy certain ones.
Now,
versus-
now that we're making these stipulations, I bet I'm going to lose on a technicality.
Nah,
So let's say Gamescom as soon as possible says, "Oh, we're going to get Uncharted, but
On the roadmap.
August of 2026." It's like, ooh, the announcement doesn't count. The release does.
So you know what?
That would be funny.
But I think honestly, when it comes down to it, I think it needs to happen. You know, everyone's going to want to play on their preferred console, right? Just because the controller or whatever, right? But it's time that we start seeing even some of the older. I mean, I think you're probably going to see it like Theo. I think you were mentioning it. It's going to be more. I think it's going to be like a timed exclusive type thing where PlayStation will keep their exclusivity on their first party title for like 6 months or a year, and then it'll come to Xbox and Steam and all of that, kind of like it's doing now. And I think that's a smart move because then, to Jason's point, why are you giving away your cash cow, right, to other consoles? If people start realizing, hey, these games are really good, let's just go ahead and buy the console so I get it day one and not have to wait.
Right.
You know, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with Uncharted 1 through 4 showing up on an Xbox at this point. You know, we're several years beyond Uncharted 4 now at this point, right? So
Well, we're on our way to. I mean, obviously, there's still rumors circling that either there's going to be some sort of sequel or a reboot coming.
the the rumors are still that it's Nathan's daughter
Oh, there you
that
go.
they're going with.
We'll see.
And a lot of that stems from a little video commercial that they did, 2 years ago at this point, where they were showing live action versions of the characters, but in the cave it was Nathan's daughter, not
Oh.
Drake.
Hmm.
So it'll be interesting. But I think at this point it's time to just get rid of the norms of complete, just go multi-platform.
You're
at this
saying
point.
break down the walls.
Break down the walls. You're still gonna have your hurdles, to Jason's point, right? And I still think there's gonna be some games you're just not gonna be able to bring to other consoles, like Ratchet and Clank, that is built specifically for the architecture of the PS5. Rift Apart, it's not gonna be able to play it on a Switch. Switch, he would kill the Switch too.
If I happen to win, is the way that I win if they poured in Jack and Daxter.
Oh, that's a pretty damn good loophole. Didn't think about that. That is first party.
Because when you didn't say how
You
old
never
it is,
know.
you didn't say how old.
You never know. But also, that is a long shot. I mean, even Sony themselves aren't even paying attention to one of their classic first party.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Put Sly,
we'll see,
put
but-
Sly
but
Cooper on the
not,
Switch.
not a bad point. Not a bad point though.
like, let's be fair. Crash did make it over. Crash
That's right.
Crash started PlayStation, made it over to Xbox.
Yes, but the rights to that went from Naughty Dog to what is it? Games with Bob, something like that. Before it went to Activision. Like, so
It's not inconceivable, but
no, but I think it's got to be strictly a first party complete title from Sony Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, Ben. I could see Days Gone showing up on the Xbox.
like there's a lot of stuff
Hmm.
that you could see,
Yeah.
But again,
Okay, real quick, while we're adding this, just put it on record. Theo's talking Jack and Daxter for that loophole game just to be ported over. Jerry, what do you think the port would be if you had to pick one?
Well, honestly, I agree with the God of War. Unfortunately, as I do say that, I do agree. I think that or The Last of Us do have the best traction.
Well, they're going to need to do something, being that Neil Druckmann has announced he's leaving Last of Us, the TV show.
Which also kind of scares me if it's going to be
It's
shared. Yeah.
being that season two didn't do great. Um, I like I like Theo's loophole of it being Jack and Daxter. That would be absolutely hilarious. Um, Another one that I think would be hilarious would be Sly Cooper.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one. I can see them definitely with
Like I
Xbox.
said, there's a
That's their
lot.
wheelhouse. Yeah.
But I think you'd want to do something with some I hate to say it's graphical prowess though,
Uh-huh.
and not just an
Yeah.
old school PS2 game, right?
Fair.
So I think that's where most likely is God of War and well, actually no, it'd be three. I think you'd be looking at God of War, Spider-Man, and Last of Us.
Not Horizon?
Um, I mean you could do Horizon, Uncharted, but I'm thinking more like what's more in
What's
the
one?
public, right? Because you have the
What?
traction coming with God of War live action movie. You've got Last of Us season three coming up, and Spider-Man still is Spider-Man.
Okay.
It's just what it feels more Xbox, you know? It
Yeah.
feels,
Well, none of those feel Xboxes are not.
However,
yeah,
that
yeah.
being said, you know what? I've got a bolder one, and this is where we do bold move cotton. Gran Turismo.
Nope.
Oh
No,
no.
no. Hold on,
The
Jay.
Xbox?
Think about this. Turn 10 is no longer doing
Okay.
Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
So,
They're only doing Horizon. So you take Gran Turismo and you put it on the Xbox and make yourself some money because there's not going to have a racing game
I'm cool with
anymore.
that. I
'Cause, I
mean,
mean, there are a lot of people that have like full-on racing rigs with the Xbox
Correct.
yeah,
or specifically Forza.
yeah.
So maybe.
That might help. I think that would help bridge the gap and bring people more in, but um I mean, I'm okay with it because I don't really care that much about Gran Turismo.
We're about Forza at this point. Alrighty. Well, everybody, it is about that time. We're actually a little
It's
over.
about that time. I'm gonna need a little bit. I'm just kidding.
And demonetized because copyright
you
music.
know,
Uh, there
No,
wasn't
we didn't keep
enough. There
going with
wasn't
it. There's no music played.
enough. Yeah, there you
No
go.
strikes.
It
Anyways,
was a cappella.
um, anyways, thank you for everybody for crashing game night with us tonight. Especially Jeff Nuccio coming all the way in from Brazil.
Yeah,
Um,
well, thank you for
you
joining.
know, for Bill, so was watching in the background. If you like what you heard, make sure to drop us that follow. Head over to crashinggamenight.com, where we have all our past episodes. Drop us a follow on the platform of your choice. For those that are still finding us and new to the whole CGN fam, we have the contributors and guest page that is on our website. Shows you all of our past guests, as well as we'll be hopefully adding a whole bunch of new ones here coming up soon, with everything going on. But with what's going on in the world and all the craziness, guys, just please be excellent to each other.
That's right, all you nerds. I'm gonna keep it short since all of us are here and we all want to get it in. Just want to say that was a great setup. Okay, that was unintentional. Okay. Anyways, I hope everyone stays safe and tries to lend a helping hand out there. Let's just try to do and be better. And once again, Comic-Con this year was amazing. Theo, thank you another year. Can't wait for next year.
And thank you, Josh Maldonado.
And thank you, Josh, again. Once again, call me when you're out here. It's always a great tradition to see you when we get out there too.
He
And
lives not too far north of you.
yeah, Yeah. We're gonna plan something, but also just once again want to say everyone be safe and stay cool, man. J Bone, J Rock. There's that glorious beard.
Waiting for it.
That glorious
See
beard.
you.
I get to see it live,
See
man.
you. Bye.
Man.
Live in Ultra 3D.
Ultra 3D.
Anyways, guys, let us know as well if you think that I'm wrong, if you think Theo's wrong.
Hell, set up a side pool. See
Yeah,
who you think is going to win.
bet,
Yeah.
side bet all day. It's all fun and friendly. So don't get too hyped up over it. It's all fun and friendly. Anyways, glad that the homeboys had a good time at SCCC. Glad that they got to see Theo again in the flesh over here in SoCal, where it's warm and always 90 degrees for some reason, or 80 degrees.
That's the nice thing about San Diego. It was all in the mid-70s.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Ocean breeze all day. It was great,
Solid.
bro.
Solid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
solid
solid.
days. Yeah.
If you're not in SoCal, come to SoCal. Anyway, next week, good to see you guys after I come back from Evo. It's going to be a fun
Hell
time.
yeah.
Hopefully I can grab some people as well. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll be recording back at our normal time on
No
August 5th.
No guarantees. A lot of the homies that I usually go out with, a lot of them have other duties that they have to take care of. So it's a small crew this year. So it's okay. But still tell you what's going on, or still have like a little mini Evo after party on this. How it went, all the good things. But anyways, I usually scream into my microphone. Normally I scream and get everything sorted, but my man, Theo Walski is right here.
Man, it has another feel when it's in person.
Send it out like you do, my man.
Well, I got to be up all close person.
Yeah.
I'm in
Here
person.
you go. Here you go.
But to y'all out there, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.